This recording will go over Lesson 24, Question 3 of the Business Math A Study Guide. The question says, Jackson is looking for a house to buy. He currently rents an apartment for $1,200 per month. He finds a house with $25,000 down payment and learns his mortgage payment would be $720 per month. He estimates his housing and rental expenses as shown. Is it less expensive for Jackson to buy or rent a home? So here are the tables for the homeowner and the renter's expenses, and these are the options. We're going to go ahead and look at the next slide, go over the math, ignore the options for now, we'll bring it back in a bit. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find the average monthly expenses to rent. The formula for that is simply getting the total annual cost. So the reason why we did that was because the table talks about annual and we're only looking for monthly expenses. What we're going to do is we're going to add up all of the expenses and we're going to divide it by 12 because there are 12 months in a year. And then we're going to add the monthly rent to it because as you can tell in the expenses table, monthly rent was not included. And based on the previous slide, the monthly rent Jackson was paying was $1,200. So we're going to add 65 plus 650 plus 1,780 plus 1,570 plus 1,100 plus 600. We get $5,765. Divide that by 12 and then add 1,200 to it. So the monthly cost to rent is $1,680.42. Next step is to find the average monthly expenses to own. So now we're going to use the second table. So same formula, find the annual cost, divide it by 12, and then add the monthly mortgage to it. And based on the previous slide, the monthly mortgage was $720. So we're adding everything. I want you to pay really close attention to one thing. I added everything, but at the end, I subtracted $1,200. And that's because you get a tax savings if you own a house, or at least in this situation. Alright, so there was a parenthesis right here that indicates you get credit. That means you get money back. So that's why we subtracted $1,200 right there. Alright, same thing, add / subtract everything in the numerator. We get $8,680, divide that by 12, and then add the monthly mortgage. So the monthly cost to own is $1,443.33. Last step is to compare. We're going to compare own versus rent. So taking a look at the average monthly expense to rent, it is $1,680.42, whereas to own is only $1,443.33. So based on those two numbers, we can say that it is cheaper to own a house. It's actually like almost $240, which is a big deal, right? So keep that in mind. Next slide, I'm bringing back all of the options. Rewriting everything. Average monthly cost to rent was $1,680.42. To own is $1,443.33. So the answer, notice that both A and B have the option less expensive to own, but be very careful on what it says. To own is only $1,443.33 and to rent is $1,680.42. So keep that in mind with your answer so that you know that B is the correct answer. If you have any questions on this particular problem or any single one similar to that, feel free to reach out to me.